A man in a window calls out to Mona.
Is he talking to me?
She feeds a monkey on top of a mountain.
That is amazing.
I'm Mona Minkara, blind traveler. And as you know by now, I'm very curious.
Mona on the edge of a cliff.
My appetite for adventure is insatiable.
Mona sand surfing.
So today, when Agadir's deserts whispered in my ear,
Follow the trail of your name to Gibraltar.
I took my cane and I headed north. So let's head out to Tangier and take a ferry to Gibraltar.
Mona outside the airport.
We got to the airport to catch our 9:10 flight, but they were like, the plane has left. We find out though from our friendly driver that they actually just left, so they just didn't want to deal with us. So never fly Arabian Air.
Mona at the airport terminal.
I think we found a plane to go to Casablanca, and from there, I'm taking the train to Tangier, and then I'll catch the ferry. Adaptable we are.
Mona on the runway.
Let's make sure we get on the right plane.
She boards the plane. In Casablanca, Mona boards a 4 a.m. train.
Ooh, bullet train. Let's see what they have.
Mona goes up to the second story of the train and finds the snack car.
If anyone knows where I can buy myself some more pickup bars, but reasonably priced, please put the link down below.
She makes it to Tangier.
Hello everyone, so I'm standing here in a port in Tangiers waiting to board a ferry across borders of countries. I think this is my first time ever actually crossing country border lines via water, so I'm really excited about that.
Semi-trucks are loaded onto a huge iron barge. Mona boards and flinches at the sounds of the grating iron.
We made it on board. Look how big it is. Wow, we went up a lot of stairs.
The big iron whale of a boat trundles across the Mediterranean Sea. Mona scrolls and taps on her phone. As they depart the shores of Morocco, they pass by Jebel El Kabir mountain, which has the words God, Country, and King inscribed on its mountain face. As they approach Gibraltar, a dark cloud looms over the mountain. Mona disembarks.
Let's explore Gibraltar.
Mona on Winston Churchill Avenue.
This is fascinating. So basically we crossed the border, so we're technically in Spain, but then we have to go through border control again, and we're technically now in the UK. It's a Matryoshka dolls of countries.
Mona enters a red telephone booth and gets trapped inside. Just like she did in London and in Turkey. A red double-decker bus. Tactile floor indicators. Mona on a bus.
No tour guide, no problem.
Listening to facts on her phone.
Anglo-Dutch forces captured Gibraltar from Spain during the War of the Spanish Succession. Also, did you know there are monkeys on top of Gibraltar?
Monkeys on top of Gibraltar? I'm in.
But to get to the monkeys, Mona has to find the cable cars. Mona approaches a pedestrian crossing button.
Since we're technically in the UK, I wonder if this has a spinny thing.
Flashback to a crosswalk in London.
Apparently these boxes here, underneath it there's a knobby thing that twirls. Twirling means you can cross, so now we can cross.
Mona stands and waits for the
Okay.
twirling go signal.
I hear cars going.
On the second story of a building, a man peeks out his window.
Is he talking to me?
Out from a nearby residential window, a man in red calls out to Mona.
Oh, it doesn't beep.
Mona approaches the man in the window.
Okay. Do you know where the cable cars are?
Cable car?
Yes.
To the back. If you turn around,
This way?
more to turn around,
This way?
where the back is pointing.
This way? Okay. Thank you. Have a good day. So the crosswalk is not accessible. Well, unless you have that guy looking out for you whenever you need to cross.
Mona finally makes it to the cable car station.
And it's closed.
A red sign reads, "Sorry, we are closed due to strong winds." Mona frowns.
We can't take a cable car, so let's get ourselves a driver.
A driver takes Mona in his car.
This is Paul. We hired him 5 minutes ago.
Paul is one of the best, so you're going to love it.
Paul really knows his stuff. Gibraltar comes from the Arabic Jabal Tariq. Tariq is Tariq ibn Ziyad, who is a Berber Muslim general who came and established the Moorish Empire in Spain. Gibraltar is a Spanish derivation of Jabal Tariq. And now I'm heading to see the monkeys. And monkeys in Spanish is Mona. so I'm going to see Mona.
Mona approaches the monkeys. A monkey climbs to the top of the car and starts scratching itself. Other monkeys in the area chase each other away. And while they chase, the monkey on the car uses this opportunity to get Mona's attention. He climbs down, walks over, and sits patiently in front of Mona. And Mona gives it a treat.
Oh my god, did you get that? I felt his hand!
As you can see, these monkeys don't have tails. It wasn't always that way. Long ago, these monkeys used to live in the forest. But when the Sahara Desert expanded into their territory, they had no choice but to migrate up to the windy mountains of Gibraltar. Over time, they lost their tails, which made it easier to stay warm and climb around their new rocky realm. And that's the tale of why these monkeys went tailless.
That is amazing. Honestly, I feel like I could do this now all day.
Mona and Natalie sit on a bench on top of Gibraltar Mountain, looking over 3 countries.
All good things must come to an end. Now it's time to head back to Tangier.
A late night drive down the mountain. Mona boards the ferry, looking over the black waters as the wind blows on her jacket.
Today I went to 3 different countries. I went from Morocco, and then Spain, and then the United Kingdom technically. So basically, I entered and exited 3 different countries, experienced 3 different currencies, and rode like a bajillion different modes of transportation. That's Planes, Trains, and Canes travel for you. Stay tuned.
The huge iron barge sets sail. As they return to Morocco, the mountain that says God, King, and Country welcomes them back to the land of Tangier. On the next episode of Planes, Trains, and Canes, Mona in a tour car, the rooftops of Tangier, on a cliff by the sea.
So I'm standing here, and this is where apparently the Atlantic meets the Mediterranean. I was told that the Mediterranean looks teal and the Atlantic looks blue. How cool is that? We're standing here on a mountain in Tangier. Fantastic city. Stay tuned.
Credits: the Planes, Trains, and Canes team: Mona Minkara, Natalie Guse, Benjamin Jimenez, Prithvi Rajmacha, Elizabeth Janney. Planes, Trains, and Canes is brought to you by the Graham Foundation and in part by the Massachusetts Association for the Blind and Visually Impaired. Special thanks to our dear friend and supporter of Planes, Trains, and Canes, Andy Rapista. If you'd like to see how you could help our team, email planestrainsandcanes@gmail.com